And hello, Mr. Kent coming at you with language arts topic, the subject. What's the subject? Well, to get right into it, the subject of a sentence is the who or the what the sentence is about. And as we remember from our parts of speech video, who or what is usually a noun, right? Who is a person, or the what can be a place, thing, animal, or idea. So the subject is a noun, but there's a lot more to subjects than just it being one noun. So we're just going to go over the basic rules of what a subject is and how to find it. Okay, so here we go. So a person can be a who, a place could be a house, a thing could be the solar system, an animal could be a cat, and an idea could be love. Those all could be subjects of sentences. But they could be other parts of a sentence, but let's try to figure out what types of sentences are and how to find the subject. Oh, now I moved the camera. Oh boy. That's what happens when you sit too close. Oh. Okay, here we go. Alright, the simple subject. A simple subject is when the subject is just one word, okay? And it's the one doing the action. So here we see birds fly. Birds would be my subject, and usually whenever we annotate it, we underline it with one underline. So birds fly, that's a simple subject that's just one word. Now a complex subject, complex means a little more difficult. Okay, it's not as simple as this. Let's look at the sentence. The birds with the black wings are flying south for the winter. Now we have a lot of nouns in here. I can pick them out real quick. Birds, noun. Wings, noun. South, noun. And winter is a noun. All those are nouns. So not all nouns are subjects. It's only the one doing the action, which we're going to learn about on the next slide. But here we have a lot of words that lead up to the second part of a sentence called the predicate, which would be another video as well. So I'm going to underline the whole subject, which is the birds with black wings. That's the complete subject, or we can call it the complex subject. There's other words in there, yes, but they all talk about the birds, which is what the sentence is about. Okay? If you need to press pause to write that down, you can do that. If you want to write the examples, that'd be a great idea. Oh my goodness, I keep hitting the camera. Oh my good. All right, hold on. There we go. All right. Now, how to find the subject in a sentence. Now, there's three ways that you can find a subject in a sentence. Let's go with the first one. We would call it agreement. What does agreement mean? Well, when two people agree on something, that means a deal has been made or something fits. So the agreement is between the subject and verb. And if you're good with grammar, you'll understand that there's some verbs that can only go with the subject based on the number and the gender in some languages. Here we're talking about the number. I am. Now this is proper, right? I am going to the store. But what if someone said I is? Well, if this needed to be corrected, we would say that I could not be the subject of this sentence because it doesn't agree with the verb is. We could say he is or she is, but not I is. So therefore, we would rule out that this would be a subject because this is actually correct. Okay? So agreement of subject and verb. The position. usually, not always, but usually before the verb. You can find the subject before the verb. Let's look at this example. Fatima laughed in class. So we have two nouns, class and Fatima. This is a person and that's a place. And this is the verb, laughed. So we usually find the subject before the verb. And that's how we can find subjects. That's one way to find subjects. The third way is called semantics, which is basically figuring out who is performing the action in the sentence. And if you can figure that out, most likely, based on the semantic role of the subject, you will have found the subject. Okay, let's look at this sentence. The teacher decided not to give homework to the students over the weekend. Again, a lot of nouns, possibly other subjects. Okay, weekend, students, homework, and teacher. Now, this one falls under all three rules. Let's look at it. The teacher decided. That's one teacher decided, which fits. The teacher decided, it's before the verb. But I just need to make sure, is the teacher the one doing the action of decided? Did the homework decide? Did the students decide? Or did the weekend decide? That's how you can figure out the subject. No, the teacher decided, so the teacher is the subject. This is the complete subject, the teacher. Or we can just say the teacher is the subject. And that's how you find the subject in 3 different ways. All right, we'll see you guys in class. Hope you took good notes.